Welcome Libra, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your second quarter reading for April, May, and June of this year. I am doing personal readings, and the information for that is in the description box below. So this is a reminder. I also am giving away free readings on about the first of each month, and I greatly appreciate all of you who have given generously and given beautiful comments in appreciation for whatever guidance or support you've received. So thank you for that. That means a lot to me. And moreover, I appreciate your presence here now. That's what's most important to me. So let's get started, Libra, with your overall energy for the second quarter. The Seven of Swords. You are having and launching, sounding out some very powerful ideas that in many ways are an expression of your understanding of your mission or purpose. You are focused on service, serving others, and you have some ideas that perhaps are considered unusual, outside of the box, or that perhaps many of your colleagues or those you presented them to don't understand. You're aware that this may have fear has been provoked perhaps by your outspoken ideas, by the force of your ideas, and how well thought out they are. However, you may have received some resistance in the form of feedback, negative criticism. Perhaps you've been demeaned personally or dismissed in some way that felt hurtful. However, you are not being held back. You're very clear that your ideas have merit, and if you cannot get the support where you are, you will go where you can get support for these ideas. This represents a huge growth from your experiences of this in the past, where you may have experienced some sabotage, some sense of others plotting or talking about you behind your back. Dismissing your ideas in a way that caused you to feel doubtful, inadequate, not enough of a polished presentation or a well-researched idea. However, you are listening to those criticisms, even if they were not intended constructively, because you are picking your battles now. You're not allowing the resistance to stop you, and you're also aware that whenever one attempts to move forward towards an important or significant goal, wherever one sees victory, there are others who are envious, who are fearful, who don't understand, who are threatened by the loss of you, perhaps someone who has always been there to support whatever initiative is being presented. It's a long way of saying that you are dismissing the haters and moving forward anyway, but you're very aware that there will always be resistance to your plans, no matter how powerful, good, or successful they turn out to be. That is the nature of an organization in many ways, a team that gets stable, comfortable, and somewhat stale or inefficient. And so you're using this information to prepare for whatever resistance you are expecting down the line, while still moving forward with the desire to gain the support that you're deserving of. In April, the Five of Pentacles is describing an even richer picture to the strength that you are gathering around your ideas and your ability to describe them to others. You are really rejecting a way in which you have been rejected, perhaps because of the way that you have been put in a box that is convenient for others, so that you do not get in the way of their success or their idea of the success you're deserving of, or success you're not deserving of. So you are really uncovering and releasing the idea that you belong in a zone, you belong in a box, that you can't do, you can't innovate, you can't come up with original ideas, that you're not able to present complex ideas clearly, and that the success that you envision is not possible for you because of how others see you or what others expect from you. So you're really recognizing, despite this resistance, your tremendous growth in pushing this resistance from others aside. In May, the Four of Swords is really you somehow coming through this, recognizing that although you may simply be surviving a situation that appears to be somewhat chaotic, not the fruitful environment for you to move on, you are grateful. You understand that your ability to be where you are, to understand what's happening around you, to recognize not only your establishment there, but how much you have grown, how much you've learned, how you now are able to understand this resistance in a way that releases you from the guilt, the hurt feelings, the sense of being degraded or diminished. None of that is a product of this resistance that you have experienced. And in May in particular, you've come to a place of deep gratitude for your ability to understand where perhaps fearful colleagues are appearing to attempt to block you. Because of this better understanding, not only are you on firmer ground for being appreciative of your understanding of this resistance and where you are, that gratitude, that sense that these challenges have been gifts to you that have helped you understand the possibility for success that you now have a firm foundation to achieve. And in June, the Queen of Cups. Interesting. So I see you actually turning the resistance of others around in a way that you have become an advisor to your colleagues. The very people who resisted you have in some way elevated you to a position of advisement. There's a theme here based on the way in which you've come to understand and respect yourself and your gifts, not allow others to minimize what you have to offer, to actually enjoy the process, the understanding you've gained, to recognize how much more enriched your life is, your abilities are, because you have overcome the challenges that others have constantly put before you with a sense of compassion. This compassion allows you to take a break, take a vacation if needed, to nurture yourself, to honor yourself. And as a result of that, people are drawn, are magnetized to your poise, your grace, your loving support of them, despite their opposition to things you have tried to initiate. Their ability to see that you have been successful and are able to share the process of your gaining success in a way that comforts them, that supports them to make similar changes. This is a pretty complex message I'm getting from you, Libra, but not at all outside the sphere of your talents and your gifts. You are, after all, a harmonizer. Regardless of your gender identification, you are a balancer, you are a nurturer, you are a supporter. If this reading is resonating for you, please like this video, share this with others who might enjoy it. Comment below. I always appreciate your experience of my readings, of course, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, and I pulled the Patience card. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And that's really the kind of grace that I see you offering to others in June, effortlessly, gracefully. And I'm going to pull a card from the Hummingbird Oracle and take torpor, which is a strange word. I think it means sort of in a weird kind of tied upness. Rest your weary wings and replenish your energy for the flight ahead. Indeed. I like that. And it's almost as though your ability to rest, to replenish, is what draws people to you, the very people who resisted your ideas and plans. They've actually elevated you to a position of advisement, as a supporter, while you are actually opening up to the ways that others can shape your ideas, can impact your ideas, make them more valuable and useful to others. The Five of Pentacles in April is clarified by the Judgment card and the Fool card. So in April, wow, it feels as though this particular healing moment for you, this time of retreat, this time of replenishment in the face of some resistance that you have been facing for a while, perhaps a frustration that you have been putting forward, a proposal or ideas that others have not been able to understand, grasp, or sign on to, has been undergirded as almost a symptom of this deep sense of destiny and purpose that you have gained. And that sense of purpose is what has given you this faith and trust in your own abilities, so that your ability to keep presenting your ideas, keep tendering your ideas, keep looking for the support wherever you can get it without backing down, but open to negotiation, to discussion, to sharing, to discussing these ideas, has put you on a course where you know that whether you stay where you are or move on, it gives you the ability to take this risk, keep sticking your neck out there in a way that it doesn't matter if they agree or they go along or not. These ideas are ideas you know that belong to you. You have trust in your ideas. You have trust in your mission on your path. You know that your underlying goal is service to others, helping others, and that you know that there's some place where your ideas can be implemented. And that in and of itself is healing to you. Your patience with articulating your ideas and your plans, putting them forward, is what is giving you this grace, this ability to recognize that you need a rest, you need a retreat, but that you're not backing down from your proposal, your ideas. The Four of Swords in May is clarified by the Devil and the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Now, this is definitely making me sense that you recognize the limitations of where you are. And that's partially what is continuing to embolden you. And I see the Fool here as the courage, the trust, the faith in yourself to keep putting your ideas out there no matter what the cost. You know the value of them. You understand that the purpose of your ideas is to be of service, to present ideas, to help, to support, to uplift others. And in releasing these expectations by rejecting this label or this experience of being rejected or expected to do one thing and one thing only based on what others have expected or needed, you're rejecting that. You're reprioritizing your ideas, your needs, your dreams. And in that way, you are powerfully releasing some old programming, old conditioning that has plagued you, that has in the past blocked you from moving forward in an innovative way, from making the kind of impact that you know you can. And because you're doing that not out of rejection for what's old, but out of embracing what is possible. You're opening up to your own dreams and possibilities in a way that allows this to fall away naturally for you, not as an experience of pushing something away, but as an experience of embracing your authentic path, your real expression. The Queen of Cups in June is clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Hermit card. Interesting. So as you have recognized throughout the spring where the forces of resistance exist, and within those individuals and colleagues or leadership that is unwilling to see the value in your ideas, unwilling to align themselves with your mission of support and uplift for the service that you do provide, want to improve the provision of for others. You're actually gaining a sense of clarity as you are open to sharing the kind of experience that underscores this idea you have to make things better. Improve the process of perhaps providing services or helping others, whatever work you do, whether in the community or professionally or part of an organization. You are also capable of leading the discussion, but ultimately you know that these ideas belong to you. If others cannot follow along, you're perfectly comfortable doing further research, gaining the support that you want, consulting yourself, your authorities, your teachers, getting the answers you need that are helping you to support this new path that you've set off on, this new adventure that you're already stepping into. And this is absolutely the result of a clear understanding of your purpose, your dreams, your goals, and the rightness for you. You're answering a call. I'm going to finish off this reading, Libra, with a crystal oracle and hope that this reading is resonating for you. And I have the aquamarine. And the key word for the aquamarine is communication. I communicate with ease and grace. I hope this has been helpful. Until next time, Libra, namaste.